You got what I... Ooh, no scope. But you say he's just a friend. Ooh, launch pad. But you say he's just a friend. What is up, my people? Matt Wade here, or AKA, more commonly known as Supercars of PHL, AKA Super for short. Now that I suck a lot less than I used to, I'm going to break down 5 common mistakes made in Fortnite that most new players tend to make. And it's something I noticed I did as well. Over time, critiqued, not perfected, we're always perfecting things. But I'm just going to run down a quick little list that I think will help you out if you are new to this game or trying to get better. Or for some reason you just keep getting frustrated why you keep getting killed and can't get your win. Because it's always good to get your wins on. And it's something that is much more frequent as you go and get some familiarity. So let's get right into it. But before I do that, just comment down below your amount of wins right now. And in the future, come back to this video or just subscribe to the channel down below, that red rectangular subscribe button, and let me know exactly if these things are helping you, because I think they will. I know they will. They're common mistakes that I get a lot of advantages on players that they don't do, and it's unfortunate for them, but fortunate for me. But now you will be the initiated. You will know, which is good, because you're going to win now, and you're going to get kills, and you're going to have a fun time. So let's get right into it. Number 1. This is going to seem kind of obvious, but when I first started, I kind of wanted to be a little bit stealthy, I guess too stealthy, if you will. Not building, or not building correctly, or not building at all. Most other Battle Royale games don't have building, just looting and killing and whatnot, which is why it's kind of common to not be involved with the building aspect. But I think it's what makes Fortnite really fun, is the building. And once you start to get good at it, oh man, it gets fun. And you really start to make people panic. There's a panic factor, and you'll notice this sometimes happens to you. If you're coming up to somebody and they just build some crazy 3-tile tall staircase, or just 4 in general, it can kind of freak you out. Plus, they have the high ground on you, and we all know what the high ground does.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Yes, the high ground can be excruciatingly painful and disadvantageous for you. And that's essentially what it is. You want to build ramps. You want to get good with ramps. Building double ramps. I'm not showing you exactly me building in here. This is just a lot of kills and wins and unfortunate stuff right now. That was actually very unfortunate. The guy blocked me in. It sucks, but no, that sucks for him too. Oop. Little grenade master over here. But let's get back into the points that I'm getting at. Number 2, slow or poor looting. There will 100% be victories that are determined on more efficient looting. And if you're looting too slow, or you land too far from the chest, you have to run there, there is a, I want to say, more likely chance that you are going to have the lower end of that stick. Try to land directly on chests, or as close if possible, as you can see them. Obviously, the more gameplay you get in, you're going to know where chests are, muscle memory, you're going to remember exactly where to go, and it is randomized to an extent. Some places never have chests, sometimes there are chest spawns. Obviously you want to go somewhere where there are multiple chest spawns, because then the likelihood and probability of you finding those delightful chests is going to be much higher. Obviously, if there's a place that offers 6 chests, you're going to find up to 6 chests, compared to a place that only offers 3. You only find up to 3. Chances are you're probably not going to find all 3, because that's how this game works. Sometimes you get lucky and you find a llama. I've landed next to llamas sometimes. It's very good when you find a llama. If you don't know what a llama is, I can get into that in another video, but the llama is just a ton of materials and other fun stuff. Sometimes traps, things like that. But just look for the glow, look for the chest. Sometimes you want to fly a little high and hover over something and get down as fast as possible, which will lead into number 3. Number 3, you're trying to be confident with your landing skills, in a sense. You want to, once you're jumping down and you have those contrails blooming, you want to be confident as to where you're going. And you kind of want to have it mapped out while you're in that waiting screen on the spawn island, or whatever you want to call it. You want to figure out where you're going. I like to go to prison, flush, some other places too. I'm not going to name them all because it's my little secret, and if you guys want it enough, comment below and I'll get into it in the future. But I really just wanted to point out that you need to be confident as to where you're landing, and try to find low points, like in valleys, not on mountains, not in trees. If you can, go off the coast into the ocean. That's the lowest point you can get to. That's great. It really is convenient. You will land a lot quicker than other people, and you just don't want to have your parachute out as little as possible, but you want to get to the place. You don't want to have to run, because then that kind of, yeah, it's counterintuitive. Next one. I think this is number 4. Only landing at main locations. Like I was saying, I like to land at prison and flush and other places. There are also places in between those main locations that offer chests. Prison now actually has a campsite on a hill that I believe is a little bit south of that area. And there's 3 chests right there. And you land on them, then you can drop down, go into prison, or you can go to Moisty, which is another great place to go to. You can get a lot of materials from there too, from those trees. It's awesome. Random spots, you can find a ton of loot that nobody ever finds because they don't land there. Everyone lands at the major places and they get in battles, and I would recommend you do that too. Switch it up. But no, that's not the only place you can go. You're going to come across loot almost everywhere. They have it spaced out very generously on the map. Next, number 5. This might be number 5. If it is number 5, I'm going to give you an extra one, make it number 6. I love to underpromise and overdeliver with y'all. Number 5 would be to listen. Turn your volume up. Get a nice headset. Headset that I use will be linked down below. Enemy footsteps, your footsteps. You can hear all that stuff, whether they're crouching, or they're running, or they're slowly walking. You can generally hear where they are. Almost kind of figure out whether they're above you or below you, and you can also hear them breaking stuff from far away. Now, even when you're breaking stuff, it's difficult to hear other people, so it's good to kind of just chap, put your weapon or axe away and get your gun out and figure out what you're doing, and things like that. Or you could just get your materials all in one chunk, as long as you know no one's around. Just try to find a secure spot. Situational awareness is a big thing. Everything's a breakable environment and you can hear everything. Consuming shield potions, sometimes it sounds like footsteps and freaks me out even still to this day. Bandaging, it's got its own distinct noise, but it still makes some type of noise. And people hear that. They can tell when you're bandaging, but you can also tell when they're bandaging. If you can hear them, that means they can probably hear you. Next, and lastly, which kind of ties into the situational awareness I was talking about. Be as offensive as you can be, as you know you can be. Strategize, know your place. Situational awareness is a major thing in this game. Always have your head on a swivel, looking left and right, being ready to build, ready to do anything. Fortnite is as defensive as it is offensive, though, and you want to put yourself in strategic, calculated positions. As you play and grow, you become more aware, and you'll learn to be more loose and offensive as you can go. Just be calculated. Don't snipe somebody with a bolt if you're in a field and you're not confident that you're going to hit them. You know why? Because then they're going to build up a fort, heal, and then you're out in the open. Unless you build up a fort too, but the element of surprise is a lovely one in this game, and it definitely gives you a major advantage if you see them first, or hear them first, or know where they are first. Just be confident in your shots. Now, how do you get that way? You have to make mistakes first. You got to pay to play. So if you ultimately don't know how to do it, run through it. Practice makes perfect, and that's where I'm going to leave you off here on this video. I just wanted to point all that stuff out. If this video is going to run any longer, I don't think it will, because we finished everything up. But like I said, comment and subscribe down below. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if it's going to help you out. And let me know what you think. Let me know if this helps you out. I can get into other videos that you want me to make. Just comment below ideas and I'll make them for you guys. I enjoy it. I've been playing Fortnite quite a bit lately as we have branched off from the supercars content. We are now doing gaming content, and Fortnite is one of my more preferred games. I actually like it more than PUBG. PUBG is cool too, though. I'm not that kind of person that likes one or the other. I hope these have helped you out. Click the links below if you want some Fortnite stuff, or if you want the controllers or whatever I use. Headphones if you want all that. Now I'm just yapping, so roll that lovely little outro, and oh, look at this last kill. This is actually a funny one. Let's just watch this together real quick. Nope. Come on, boy. Look at that evasion right there, baby. You also want to avoid this. Don't just go for a chest someone else went, because what I'm about to do is highly unlikely. Right. Have a good day, guys. Yeah, he died.